I'm sure that you're noticing, like the times, how the rumors of the wars are going on. A few days ago, Kim Pyong, the guy over there in, I think, South or North Korea, he telling the United States that he's going to continue with his international ballistic missiles, testing those, and nobody's going to say anything to him. Of course, the young lions of the United States are going to have a problem with that. They're going to drop heavy sanctions on him, which is he's going to keep doing it. He's been doing it since Obama was in office. Just some of the things supposed to go on. Wars and rumors of wars. Um, Even with the situation with Iran, it's just another rumor of a war. As you see, even when Iran killed the U.S. contractor, the United States responded back by killing with strikes and killed one of their top chief in commands over there. Um, Still no war. It's supposed to be all out war, right? Just another rumor of a war. Now, when it go down to the head, that's when God is going to be my God, which I believe is Russia, and God, I believe, is Vladimir Putin. Kings of the East will be Russia and China. Of course, King of the West would more than likely be United States, Young Lions. And you have Persia, which is pretty much Iran. Um, with all these situations going on, they must be led to across the river Euphrates. The river Euphrates supposed to be dried up, which ISIS been doing that since like 1985, using American tools to dry out the river Euphrates. And those 8 bridges, 20 million people are not going to cross over that. Not on 8 bridges, leading over into the mountains of Israel, where God is going to come and there's going to be a big tremble. Fish in the ocean are going to shake. Ants and everything is going to shake and tremble with fear. And then the soldiers on the ground is going to, be buried in, the cracks that the earthquake had. And then God is going to summons all the birds of the heavens to go and eat the flesh. And then the Israelites are going to be used to bury the bodies. Can't make this up. You can't make this up. But anyway, with the stuff that's going on now, people are supposed to be waking up from out of their slumber, out of their sleep, whatever state they think they in, call into repentance, you know, putting that pride to the side, you know, getting your faith right, understanding that these prophecies are in the Bible. People say, oh, the white man wrote the Bible. Okay, even if a white man did write the Bible, it doesn't matter. Skin like bronze, hair like wool, white as snow, eyes like fire. It's a description. We're not going off of some photo. I think it was the second commandment said, don't make no image of anything in heaven, under the water, on the land. So that Madonna child, that's an image. The whole cathedral is an image. You got images all over the place. You're not supposed to have that. Even if you was to go to a point and have a chain, you're not supposed to have any type of medallion or um, piece for your chain. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be an image. What it's gonna be of a fish, some sports team? No, not having all that because it can be easily worshipped as an idol. Anyway, man, pretty much the purpose of this video is, what I'm saying, hopefully y'all paying attention to the fires in Australia. Over 12 million acres have been burnt up, so there's more than half of Australia is being burnt up already in fire. God is an all-consumer fire. God said He's going to come and bring judgment. He's going to cast fire. Bring judgment that way. What I'm saying? He came to bring fire, destroy the world in the fire, and not water. That's what the rainbow is for. A covenant with the world, saying He wasn't going to destroy it in the flood again. The fires over there in Africa. California fire has been happening. So man. things is gonna get real interesting. You know, so there's only so much that I can talk because I don't want to be, like the Bible said, stay away from having idle talking because we're going to be judged by the words we say. So if there's any question that you would like to have answered, if I don't know, it's easy for me to go into the word and take in the prayer and get the answer real quick because I know I'm connected, you know, and this is the time where we should be, you know, going through different avenues, reaching out to people who need a question answered. You know what I'm saying? Well, a person need to be have strength and faith. The prayer of a righteous person develop much, because God heareth everything. You know what I'm saying? So this is that time. You know, the great falling away is happening now. Next will be the Antichrist will be revealed, and then it'll be the rapture. And then that's when everything else is going to fall in place, where people are going to have to bow down to accept the mark of the beast. They're doing gun confiscation. You know, they got the over 172. They got gun confiscation going on. They tried it in California. They're going to do it in Virginia. Those are the tests. If people give up their semi-automatic weapons, then that's when they come down talk about FEMA camp with martial law. If people want to get handguns, they got artillery. Hey, they got artillery that surpasses that, and they got armored vehicles that a 945 is just not going to penetrate. You know, and then the M16 is going to trump that. So there you have it. You know, gun confiscation. Look that up. Look up the over 172 birds just appeared over the years in Israel, and God said He's going to use those ravenous birds to eat the bodies of the soldiers. He's preparing a big sacrifice for these people, talking about going into Israel and causing trouble. You know, God is not going to have that. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get in your mind what you're going to do, what decision you're going to make. You know what I'm saying? Because these prophecies are being played out right now. Google Australia fires. Google gun confiscation. Make sense of this thing, Ken. You know, Google Magog and Gog. You know, look at the old map. Look at the new map. USSR, Soviet Union, Russia. And look what they took over. They got even parts in North, and North East Africa as well. You know, so you know you just got to do the whole research on that whole thing. You know what I'm saying, to get a better understanding. You know, you got scorners and scoffers and mockers that's going to come in those times. That's going to, you know, make fun of Jesus' name, which is blasphemy. You know, they see you in light, they're going to say something about Jesus. There's nothing against the person, because God hearing everything. But when the thing is, you know, it's the funny thing about a people, a person that know that they're perishing. Their father is Satan. So they think that they're going to win. God said He's going to come back. He didn't come to bring peace. He come to bring a sword. If you got the whole armor on, breastplate of righteousness, feet shod with the preparation in the gospel, and you have the sword. The sword is the God's word. So He's not coming back with an actual sword. The tongue is a double-edged sword. So He's coming to speak things into existence. He's not coming to fight. He created things with His word, so He's going to end things with His word. But people got these pistols thinking it's finna and missiles and thinking they finna come and have a war. No, you're not gonna have a war with God, the God, not just small case God. Because you got those who He called and chosen, who's gonna, you know, be resurrected in a rapture with Him when He comes. Right? He's gonna have them with Him. They're going for the wedding, right? The reward, which is like the Bama, you know, like a Bama in the Olympics is when they reward you with your gold, silver, or bronze. You know, if your works get burnt up, that's it. Gifts and callings are irrevocable. There's no canceling that. You understand what I'm saying? There's no, oh, I'm going to take that back. That would only prove God to be a liar because your word says irrevocable. You know? So it becomes a situation that there is no deed that you can do to get to heaven. Faith will be accounted to as righteousness for you. And if you believe in the name of Jesus Christ and the resurrection, and God sent his only begotten Son, you can make it. That's what saves you. You know, you gotta let things that hurt you or people that hurt you in the past, you gotta let that go. Don't let people think you can't get to heaven or can't be saved. You can't go around just keep doing the same thing you're doing without repenting. That's like you step on somebody's shoe and not say excuse me. All you gotta say is sorry. But if a person feel you mean it, you can step on his shoes 5 to 7 times over 24 hours. If you feel you mean that you are sorry about that, he's gonna forgive you. Simple as that. So when it comes to God, you think you just chose Satan to be your father because you lost, and you probably been raised into thinking that Satan is real because his demon been with you since a kid. That's all you know. God knows that as well, so he judges the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because a person that don't know the law and live their life that they know the law, it's accounted to righteousness for them because they love their neighbors, they self, yada yada. You know. But yeah, that God my God, man, is gonna be coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So, Google the Australia fires, the gun confiscation, the hunt over the over 172 birds that appeared over the years in Israel. Those are the birds he's going to use to eat up the soldiers when he come and make that earthquake. He's going to have the Israelites bury the bodies and then put marks by bones so everything can be planted in the soil. So when he come and have rain on the earth for 1,000 years, that would be peace on earth. What people be talking about peace on earth, but some of those people not reading the word and they don't believe. So they got some of it right, but at the same time, half the truth is a whole lot. So some people actually got to be sat down, and spoken to, because they're going off a lie. People are made out to be targets when they actually here as a prophet. Like God say, I sent you prophets, but you kill them. I send you prophets all the time and you kill them. But you ain't killing the people that you should be killing. If anything, if you was to kill anybody, you're not killing them. You're trying to get a more comfortable position with them. It's crazy.